Welcome back, everyone, to Bonsai by the Sea. Well, it's a beautiful, cool evening here, and we've got rain pushing this way. It's supposed to be here in an hour or so. Just a sweet little garden rain, not 3 months of rain in one day like we had a while back. So I want to give you a good overview of what's going on here. So first we'll go in the shop. First thing this morning, I have to make a pot. One of the things that happens with Portland cement is if you don't use it right away, it soaks the water out of the air and it becomes little rocks and you have to sift it. So that's where I'm at with that bag. I've been trying to use it up. So this was today's pot. And I have many things I could put in this pot. But I think I've decided on what's going in there. And when we get over to the bench, I'll show you. So I've kind of given in to the bird bath people at the market. Since I've been making concrete pots, I've had many people ask me for bird baths. So I did sell one Saturday. So I'm committed to having one at the market every week. So this one was made yesterday. So I'm making them an inch and a half deep, with the same kind of feet that I use for my pots. I just need a good table to sit on. So that'll be something I'll be trying to make one of those at least one a week. So I have many things that I'm developing for the market. These honeysuckle plants have been a great thing because I can take a cutting and in 1 year I can have this kind of plant. So they've worked out really well. And the lemon trees are making money now. I've sold one every market. They're just starting to look good. It's a little short one. I've only developed a couple of them for bonsai because most people want to buy a lemon tree, put it in a pot, and try to make lemons. So one of the things I'm really excited about is this Trident maple. So this was my one Trident maple that I got from seed. It was a pack of about 12 seeds, and quite a few of them came up, but they didn't make it. This was the only one. So at this point I've gotten at least 50 cuttings off this thing. I just can't believe it. It's just the nature of this breed to make perfect cuttings, and they're rooting really well. So I think this Saturday is going to be the first day that I have some cuttings to offer for $6. So those will be a great thing. I'm hoping to have lots of Trident maples on the table. So the sarissas, I've got a lot of sarissas developing. This one's getting a nice shape, definitely ready for a haircut. If you have a sarissa, you shouldn't be afraid to prune it because they respond really well to heavy pruning. This one's getting a couple of nice flowers. I'm developing all of these for the Thanksgiving market. I'll probably have some kind of special on them because I know that they'll be in bloom around that time. So this is one of our pots. This one has a really nice shape. Glaze came out good on this pot. So I'll always have good Sarissas at the market. They just go super easy from cuttings. They're just a wonderful plant. I did lose quite a few of them over the winter, but I have so many of them that it doesn't matter. So they're a good plant for what I'm doing. So I'm always looking for other plants that work for this, and this Japanese quince, this is a cutting off of my ones that I started from seed. These are going to be something that I'm going to definitely pursue. They bloomed this spring with an orange flower, beautiful flower. So they're going to be a good plant to have for this. I have many pine trees that I'm taking to the market. I'll always have good white pines there. They've been a really good product. The rhubarb has sold well. So there's our kitties on the rocks, out in the hunting grounds. Winnie's always hunting down here on the rocks. Both kitties. So we'll give you a good tour of the benches here. So this white pine's been to the market a few times. I had it wired when it was younger, when it was about the size of a pencil, and it went into this pot in early April, and it's fattened real nice. So this is a group of 3 birches, and I don't really try to sell the birch trees because they come out beautiful in the spring, but by this time of the year their beauty has faded, and they're just not that good of a tree in the fall. But they have been fun to collect. So this tree has a good story. This tree is I believe it's a red spruce. The red spruce and the blue spruce are very similar. It is looking like it's coming out with some blue in here. So this tree was about the size of a pencil when I found it, and it was just about dead. And the trees that I've collected that have been close to death have become really special to me to rehabilitate them, and has done amazing. It's just a beautiful tree. So all of the small pots down here are pots that I'm taking to the market. I keep them out here so I can get them in the van easy. There's a Sarissa, one of our pots. A thuja, and collected spruce trees. This white pine the trunk has thickened really nice on it. That's a beautiful tree. So at the market, the Portulacaria has been a great start to sell. They've done really well. I've sold those every market. It's a great plant to propagate. I love the variegated one. This one has grown amazing. Really nice plant. So here's number 6. Number 6 is a beautiful tree. Hasn't really had its haircut yet, but it'll be coming. So this is one of the 2 lemons that I put in bonsai pots. Here's the other one. This one's probably got the better shape. But people really want them to put in pots and see if they can make a lemon. So that's what I'm doing with most of them. So here's another bird bath that I had at the market Saturday, and we'll be going again next Saturday. Really happy with this planting. This is the pot that I made in that video about making square pots. These trees have settled in just beautiful. Really nice. Here's a white pine tree that's really coming on, looking beautiful. These 2 plantings have done very well. Really happy with them. So here's the one I made in the video about potting up for the market. This tree had a good haircut and is coming out real nice. I have quite a few of the clump style Amur maples. And when I first started doing them, I just put a zip tie around them, and of course that left quite a mark on them, so I've switched to using some cordage and some tape, and in a couple of weeks I'll be taking some of that off. We'll see how they're doing. They're getting close to fusing. So the new pot. The new pot is going to be, it's going to get the first Chinese wisteria from our Yamadori trip. This one's already got a good looking trunk. Real excited about finally getting one into a concrete pot. The place where we got this Chinese wisteria is taken over about a 3-acre place area. So it's going to be fun to have them sequestered in concrete. So one of the interesting things that happened with the giant sequoias was I was watching YouTube, of course, and I was reading some comments, and somebody said, you know, giant sequoias, they don't like to be hot. And of course mine were all out in the greenhouse well over 40 degrees. So I went right out, and they really weren't doing that great. So I went out and rescued them and got them outside, and now they're doing much better. Has a really interesting trunk in there. It's just starting, but I can tell they're going to be really cool. So this one I took about 4 cuttings off the lower branches to see if they'll root. So I've got them here, and they've been in here for about a week, and they really haven't deteriorated much. So I'm really hoping that they will root. Being related to a Dawn Redwood, I'm pretty sure they should go from cuttings. So that'll be a good update if we get one of those to root. So one of the other things that happened was I had 100 Dawn Redwood seeds. Where did that Dawn Don redwood go? It's out here. Look at some trees. I'll be right back. So, I had 100 Don redwood seeds, and I was pretty sure there was a bunch of them coming up, but they did turn out to be weeds. And one day I was looking at the box, and this little tree was sitting right in the middle of the box. So I got one, but I know they go from cuttings, and I'm just letting these limbs get a little bit more meat on them. And this one will be the mother. Mulberry. Then I've gotten into a pot. It's getting a beautiful, beautiful taper in the trunk. Happy with that one. So there you go. There's a look at what we're up to. I hope everyone's having a great day, and I'll catch you on the next one.